Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan is crying foul, accusing the federal government of selective justice. The Kogi Central Senator is on fresh criminal charges, yet says none of her 12 petitions, including cases of cyber stalking, threats, and an attempted assassination, have been addressed. Her legal team points to high-profile figures named Senate President Godswill Akpabio as the reason for the silence. The currently overseas Senator Natasha says she's ready to appear in court, but insists justice must be equal for all, not just selective prosecution. In another legal showdown, former CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele has filed an appeal against a court ruling that handed a 753-unit housing estate in Abuja to the federal government. The EFCC had claimed the estate was tied to corruption and won both interim and final forfeiture orders. But Emefiele says he has a legal interest in the property and was never properly informed about the forfeiture case. He is accusing the EFCC of deliberately keeping him in the dark despite their ongoing dealings with him in other court matters. His lawyers have asked the Housing Ministry to suspend any plans to sell the property until the appeal is decided. Meanwhile, the House of Representatives is calling for urgent action to help Nigeria's 3.3 million internally displaced persons. Rivers lawmaker Felix Nweke, in a motion passed during plenary, warned that without proper reintegration, including food, clothing, psychological support, and financial aid, IDPs face neglect and further trauma. The House is directing the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and NEMA to immediately assess all camps and draft a coordinated reintegration strategy. And still in Abuja, FCT Minister Nyesom Wike has contradicted NEPMA's claim that Monday's explosion near Mogadishu barracks was a suicide bombing. Wike told journalists the incident involved a person mishandling explosives taken from a quarry, not an act of terrorism. He urged the media and agencies to avoid sensational reports that could create panic. The police and military are still investigating the blast, which killed one person. And on the global front, the European Union has strongly condemned Israel's military operations in Gaza. EU Foreign Policy Chief Kaja Kallas described the strike as excessive and warned against turning humanitarian aid into a weapon. He rejected a new US-Israel-backed aid model that bypasses the UN and accused Israel of blocking EU humanitarian deliveries. With over 54,000 deaths reported by Gaza's health ministry, the EU is reviewing its trade agreement with Israel and will present its findings in Brussels next month. And that's all for now on TV Platinum. Follow us on all our social media platforms. My name is Bivan Magoni. Cheers.